magic continues for the UC Riverside Baseball Team as the Highlanders ran their home winning streak to 11 straight Sunday afternoon with a 6-4 victory over the Pacific Tigers. The Highlanders, who cruised to an 11-6 victory on Saturday night, fell behind early Sunday as Dustin Torchio laced a one-out double to left center, moved to third on a ground out, and scored on Jason Tossa's single to left. The UC Riverside offense picked up right where it left off last night as Joe Chavez led off the bottom of the first with a ground rule double that hopped the right field wall. But the Tigers caught him leaning and Chavez was thrown out stealing for the first out of the inning. That would prove to be an important out as Devin Belaski and Clayton Prestridge followed with a pair of singles, and David Andrees was hit by a pitch to load the bases. Phil Hollingsworth hit a liner to center that scored Belaski, but that was all the runs the Highlanders could muster in the first. Both starting pitchers settled down over the next few innings as the score remained tied at 1 until the bottom of the fifth when Cody Hofe drilled his second home run of the season over the left center field wall. UCR starter Mark Garcia struggled with his control in the top of the sixth as he hit two batters and gave up a single to load the bases. That brought Kevin Sprague out of the bullpen, and Brett Sullivan greeted him with a double down the right field line that put the Tigers up 3-2. The Highlanders caught a break on the next play as Pacific tried to execute a suicide squeeze, but they were unsuccessful as J.J. Wagner missed out on his bunt attempt, and Prestridge tagged out Gio Brusa trying to score. UC Riverside tied the game up in the bottom of the sixth as Kevin Davidson and Hofe each reached on singles. A wild pitch moved both runners up 90 feet, and Alex Urbanowicz's sac fly made it a 3-3 ballgame. Chavez led off the bottom of the seventh for the Highlanders, but he quickly fell in an 0-2 hole. The next four pitches were off the mark, however, and Chavez worked a leadoff walk. The sophomore promptly stole second and moved to third on a Belaski sacrifice bunt. Prestridge then lifted a sacrifice fly to right to put UC Riverside back on top 4-3. The Highlanders tacked on a pair of insurance runs in the bottom of the eighth as Urbanowicz ripped a single to right that scored Phil Hollingsworth and Kyle Boudreau. The Tigers scored a run in the top of the ninth off UCR reliever Trevor Frank, but he closed out the game for his 8th save of the season. You have swept Pacific and kept the undefeated streak alive here at the Plex.
Yeah.
What are your overall thoughts on the series with the Tigers?
Well, anytime you can sweep somebody, it's a good weekend. It's a great weekend. It's just hard to do. I thought we finally played well today. I didn't like the way we played on Friday and Saturday, but I thought we really played well today. We played well defensively, we pitched well, and we got some big base hits. So a good day today.
And this win also concludes week 3 of conference.
Yeah.
Brings your record to 6-3.
Yeah.
What are you looking for next week with the team, particularly in next weekend's series against UC Davis?
You know, Davis is always a tough place to play. It doesn't fit our style of play very well. The wind blows in. It's a very, very big ballpark. But the 6-3, this was a big game. You know, you don't win, it's 5-4. You do win, it's 6-3. It's a big swing. So I'm pleased to be 6-3 and go get the series next weekend at Davis.
Sounds great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. UC Riverside hosts UNLV this Tuesday at the Plex at 3 p.m. before heading off to UC Davis for a 3-game Big West Conference series this weekend against the Aggies.